Ha! Well, if I get it, I get it. Do you really need to laugh all that much more than that? So now for the regularly scheduled jokes. You know I have an agenda that I want to get through. So, all right. Always things happening in my life. Last night I went to a show and because I wanted stage time, why not? And showrunner, quite familiar with me, he introduces me, and then we shake hands as is typical when you're on stage. And then he had his drink with him, and he spilled it a little. It's like, well, hopefully I didn't cause that at all. But what I noticed was the word liquor turned into a completely different meaning because he was licking some of it off of himself. And it's like, it must have been really good if you're willing to do that, is all I can think of. I have beer. I'm a beer man. So, yeah, doing liquor, mixed drinks, I've done that, but not too often. But to each their own. All right. And then the other notable thing about Sunday, I was invited back to be the live blogger at a show. And it's like, yeah, I like being on stage, getting in free. And I was using the main performer's laptop to post on Facebook during the show. And I found people were actually paying attention to me. It's like, cool. And this time, I was given a Jell-O shot. It's like, well, what's not to like about that? In fact, I ended up with 2 because there was one left at the end of the show that nobody claimed. Another time I remember getting that for performing was when I was doing karaoke in Des Moines, Iowa. It's like, okay, you offer it, I'll have it. As the saying goes, I usually don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And yeah, it was a busy weekend for me. I don't mind. If I've got things to do, I go do them, and I try to rest whenever I can. Saturday was a big day because I went to Twins Fest. Woo! Yes, it's been, I know somebody's called it before a convention for baseball nerds, and it's like, well, then call me one and proud of it. There's worse things than liking baseball, to whoever said that. It's like, well, he's probably a nerd about something else, so why judge? Who am I to judge? People like what they like. But notable thing about being at Twins Fest was they had the Make Your Own Pennant section. The Target department store company was sponsoring that. But I don't know what that employee was thinking of me, where on my 3rd time going over there, I was finally ready to do my own pennant. I said, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. And it's like, well, I'll go do some other things first. And it's because I wanted to figure out what I really wanted to do. And I didn't want to spend all that much time doing that when I was sitting down. And I found out, all right, there are stencils. I'll do that. I'll put a few stickers on. And you know what I chose to put on my pennant? The 651, which is my area code for where I live, because I guess I'm thinking of Eminem saying to everyone in the 313 in the movie 8 Mile. It's like, well, if you want to personalize it, you got to go with something you really like, because even though it's free, I mean, who wants to keep going back? It's like, no, sorry, I did it wrong. Can you give me another one? After a while, I think they'd be annoyed with me and tell me no. So it's like, yeah, make the first one count. I'm a big believer in that. And yes, growing up in small-town Iowa where they don't have major pro sports, and then living in suburban Chicago and Twin Cities, I have made the observation of how that's one thing that most people can agree on is like in the local sports teams, and they may not agree on anything else, so it's like, well, at least they agree on something. If I'm wearing Twins gear when I'm going wherever, even if it's not on the day of a game, people are more likely to talk to me. It's like, cool. We barely know each other, but we still have something in common. I like that, where few other things have that power. So, yes, yay for that. I think that's why local politicians and all that like having that for people to rally around. There are enough ways that we're divided in this world. I mean, so it's nice that we find a way to be united at times. Yes, there was that. And then I also went to go for a hockey game. And yeah, I make an annual visit there. I'm an Iowa Hawkeye. I feel like it's fine to root for Gopher hockey because if they ever had hockey at the school I went to, you never heard much about it because it was a club sport. So yeah, Gopher hockey, they won, so that was cool. Then I get an email after it saying, oh, we had a sweep this weekend. We're offering discounted tickets. Well, I'm fully aware of how it's probably how their ticket sales are down. And it's like, well, do you want to sell it for a discount or not at all? I get it. And it's like, you even get a free drink with the ticket. It's like, oh, so I can get a beer then? I guess I'll be fine with that. You got green belt? Yeah, I'll take that. So, yeah, I might go back in 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, hockey is fine with me. I've never played it because I don't know how to skate, but I still like seeing the skill involved. And they just play when it's high school and college. I mean, if I want to watch fighting, I'll go to a boxing match. So I don't go for the fights. That's my attitude about those things. To each their own. There we go. I still am a big believer in that. And then karaoke stories. I'm known for that. I actually saw somebody use the stage name of Amanda Hug and Kiss, and it's like, yeah, that was a crank call that was on The Simpsons. So there we go, back to The Simpsons. And it'll be unforgettable because he sang Lady Gaga in a heavy metal voice, and it's like, okay, I can't hear that one, but at least I'm going to remember him. I guess that's a good thing on some level. I don't know. And then the other notable thing, people don't call me that much now that I'm back at work, and I'm fine with that. But I was at another venue tonight, and then I got called, and it's like, oh no, it's another political party panhandle. It's like, great, I turned them down. Sorry, I don't have any money. I figured, yeah, just like the people on the street, I turned them down. Even if I have money, nope. So I guess that'll do it for me. Thank you, been great. Woo!